What up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? Welcome to Straight Facts with God and Man Presents Health as Wealth. The Dover Way, episode 36.
Mm.
It's popping, Dover. How you?
I'm good, man. Long day, productive days are back. Vacation is over. I feel great, refreshed, ready to go back to work, man.
Yo, it's crazy because 98% of people that go on vacation come back more tired than when they left.
Yeah, I mean, there's always that day you come back, you need rest from the vacation. But other than that, by the second to last day of vacation, I was already ready to work, thinking of mad ideas, how I could keep moving. Like I was ready to go back to work.
Uh, you gotta respect. You gotta respect the grind, man. That's part of the journey and what you gotta do. So we got a real dope episode for the people today. You got the top five foods that are a must-have in your rotation, whether you're cutting, whether you're bulking, whether it's just the top five foods. Period. Correct?
Yeah, yeah. Some of them you might have to switch up when you're bulking and cutting, but I'll let y'all know. But overall, these are the top five you should always have in rotation. This is a must. Most of them you already eat. 9 times out of 10, most of these things people already eat. They just don't know that they should either keep them or maybe eat them more than they already do.
Mm. See, that's why some of y'all single. Um. All right, Dover. So let's get right to it, man. Let the people know.
Copy. So the first one, man, we're gonna start with protein. Eggs. Eggs should always be in your rotation, whether you cutting or bulking. The difference between cutting and bulking, uh, just use more eggs. So if you bulking, have more whole eggs. If you cutting, have more egg whites. So I like to eat maybe 4 eggs, 3 egg whites, 1 whole egg when I'm cutting. And if I'm bulking, I'll have 2 eggs, 4 egg whites, maybe 3 eggs. Just switch up the ratio. Now, some of y'all gonna say, "Oh, don't you get tired of eggs?" Well, if you don't know how to cook, then you'll get tired of eggs.
Damn.
But if you do know how to cook, you can have scrambled eggs, fried eggs, different types of omelets. Um, Throw down with some frittatas, right? Put the eggs in the muffin pan. You could do mad different things with eggs. So there's no reason to get tired of them. Just find different ways to cook the eggs. Especially with an omelet, just put different things in the eggs so that they don't get so boring.
Yo, dude said, what's some frittata? They can't even spell frittata. But go
Yo,
ahead, continue.
I thought that when I said it, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna give the people more respect, man. And honestly, I knew you was gonna mention it, so I didn't have to be the bad guy. Because I'm like, nah, he gonna say something. I'll let him do it.
Yo, he said in the muffin pan. These motherfuckers barely got pots. But all right, continue, sir.
Yo, the next protein is chicken and seafood. If you cutting, stick to chicken and seafood. I know some of us is on a budget, so the seafood might be a little, expensive for y'all. But at least do shrimp. Can't go wrong with shrimp. Get yourself a big bag of shrimp. Probably like 8-9 pieces of shrimp is the same amount as a piece of chicken, and probably less than half the calories. So it's really good if you cut it, because you could get all the protein you need, but less calories. So shrimp is kind of a must if you want to lose weight and keep your protein high. Chicken, that's another thing. If you don't know how to cook, yeah, chicken is going to get boring. But you can have so many different types of chicken. You could put chicken in stews. You could barbecue the chicken. You could put it in the oven. You could ground up the chicken, put it in pasta. You could make tacos. Get yourself a food processor, grind up the chicken, make your own tacos. You could make chicken mad different ways. So there's no reason to get bored with chicken. And it doesn't have to just be chicken breast. Like, it could be the thighs too. But don't kind of do the wings or the legs too much, because that's like high fat. Even if you bulking, you don't want to do that. Stick to the thighs or the breast.
Yo, what's funny about this is that if any of y'all are watching this, right, and the different ways to cook eggs and the different ways to cook chicken, if this is like brand new information for you, then I suggest you exit out, watch a couple of YouTube tutorials on food and how to cook. I like watching AB, Grilling with AB. He's a really good one. and then come back.
Yeah,
Continue,
there's
sir.
tons of different ways. Tons of different ways to cook this. Especially if you have air fryer is a must. Don't go cooking your chicken in a whole bunch of oil and saying I told you to cook chicken in many different ways. So that was just one of the ways you knew. Keep it healthy, obviously. Air fryer is a must. Any of
And
y'all like red
to
meat?
add to this, right? If you take the chicken, right, and you season it, and then you season the flour, and then you put it in the egg
Oh,
white, in the egg batter, and then you fry it, and then and then you fry it again. That's not what he means by healthy chicken. But continue, sir.
right, right. And red meat, if y'all are red meat lovers, more if you bulking. If you cutting, try to stay away from it. Maybe once in a while, once a week, twice a week. But red meat, you kind of want to stay away from. But chicken and seafood definitely is a must on a rotation. You'll never go wrong with seafood. You will always lose weight when you want to lose weight if you stick to seafood. Next, berries,
Hold
strawberries,
on.
raspberries.
Hold on. When he says stick to seafood, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of Old Bay, and okay. Now, if you want to do the Old Bay, and then you're gonna deep fry the lobster, and then you're gonna put it in the honey butter, garlic, and all that, that is not
Nah, we can't
healthy.
do
You're
that.
not gonna lose weight. Continue, sir.
Sound bomb though. Next is berries, man. Strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. All good for you. We all know those are antioxidants, all that stuff, but it's good on fiber. Not only that, you want to save yourself some money. If some of y'all like those acai bowls and stuff like that, all you need to do is get the mixed berries and do it yourself. You put a little bit of almond milk or whatever milk you drink, blend it up. There you go. That's the freaking acai bowl. All those special berries they talking about has the same vitamins as blueberries. It's just the name. They just getting y'all with the name and the price. Use the raspberries, blueberries. It's the same thing.
Another thing, another word y'all can't spell. That's okay. It's okay.
Nah. The
Now
people acai
the
is
whole
popping out here.
now, if you go using whole milk for these things, you're not going to lose weight. Continue, sir.
Yeah. The whole milk is a dub. Definitely stick to almond milk. But with the acai bowl, after you blend up all the berries, you can mix
Well,
up.
one
You can put
second,
like,
sir. 1 second, sir. Even when you stick to almond milk, if you get the extra creamy one, you're not going to lose weight. Continue, sir.
you got to give the people more credit, man.
No, I don't. They got to show me.
But yeah, you put them in a bowl. You put the berries in the bowl after you blend it, and then you can put toppings. You could put like maybe dark chocolate chips or a scoop of peanut butter, bananas. You can mix up the acai bowl a little bit to make it an actual meal. Berries, always keep that in your rotation because it's high in fiber, and most of us miss out on fiber anyway, so it's needed. Or if you make oatmeal, cold oats, put the berries on top of that. Like I said, the fiber is needed. Must be in a rotation. Next is a carb, potatoes. If I had to choose between rice or potatoes, I would choose potatoes because potatoes is on the list that we making that you could do a whole bunch of different things with the potato. You could have mashed potato, you could have baked potato, you could have French fries if you have an air fryer. You can mix up the way you cook the potatoes. Rice is just rice. You can't do nothing else with that, really. And some of y'all be going ham with the rice, putting way too much rice. Wonder why you're not losing weight. Is brown rice or white rice different? No, it's the same shit. The only difference is maybe the vitamins in the rice, but they're both the same calorie wise. Stick to
One second,
potatoes. You
sir.
can't go wrong.
1 second, sir. When he says potatoes, he is not speaking about going to Walmart and getting the instant mash that you boil the water and you throw the potatoes in. That's not going to help you lose weight. Continue, sir.
Right. No instant mash. No cream potatoes. No the scallop potatoes. There you go. No scallop potatoes. Just stick to the very basic recipes of potatoes. You can even finesse it with the loaded baked potato. Every now and then you can put some cheese on there, some bacon, Greek yogurt, and you got yourself a loaded baked potato. Don't go too crazy with that, but you could do that. I'm good. I thought she was gonna slow me up.
No, you're good. You're good, sir.
All
Continue.
right, next, fat, right? Fat, butter. Butter is good money. You definitely could put butter, stick butter, not the spread butter, any spread butter, not the I can't believe it's not butter. because it's not butter. That's why you shouldn't believe it, because it's not butter. Don't use that butter. Stick to stick butter. One, it has the little lines on you for the servings to make it easy, and it's only 100 calories. Should you use that on every meal? No. You could switch it up between the real butter or maybe the sprays, the olive oil spray or the butter spray. But you can definitely have in your rotation butter. Either put it with your eggs, put it in whatever your potatoes, like mashed potatoes, but you can definitely use butter. You need fat to lose fat. It's only 100 calories one serving of stick butter, so you get money with that.
The
Or you could
butter
do
he's
ghee butter.
speaking of, the butter he's speaking of is the unsalted butter.
Yeah,
Greedy,
yeah. The
greedy
salted one is
asses.
kind of a put your own salt if it must be, but you can also do ghee butter. Ghee butter, right? It comes in a jar. I don't even know how to explain that one, but basically, the butter is they take out all the most of the dairy from the butter, and you're just left with butter.
So
And
you
that's
want to
like
talk
probably
about? I cannot believe this is not butter, but I don't believe that's butter in a fucking
nah,
jar.
it is butter. All they do is just take out the dairy aspects of the butter.
How the hell?
All they
First of all, how you gonna remix the butter?
no, all they do is take out the dairy aspects of the butter. It's still the same butter.
No, it's not.
Yeah, come on. It's butter, man.
Oh my god! You know what? I'm gonna stick to
That's
the
the butter
expert
they
on this
use in
one.
other countries in India and shit like that. That's real butter, man.
That's why they live to 200. Okay, got it.
It's ghee butter. It's good. Google it, people. It's real butter. All right. It's less calories. It kind of tastes, since it has no dairy in it, like the stick butter. It kind of tastes like beef stock. Like if you were cooking some type of red meat, and you know how like the juice is on the bottom of the pan, and you take the beef out and you make a little sauce. That's kind of what it tastes like to me.
That's not fancy.
Is it cheap? It's cheapish. Ghee butter is cheapish, but you get a whole jar.
This ain't grownish. We're not on NBC. The fuck? Somebody's cheapish. The hell?
It's cheapish, man. I forgot to take off my humble hat real quick. I forgot what cheap prices is and what expensive prices is. It's been a long time since I looked. I honestly don't remember.
Makes sense.
It's been a while. I apologize. Anyway, carb again. Grits. Grits is great for the rotation. I know we know what grits is already. I don't know if you're one of those people who put sugar in your grits or not.
Or salt. Or salt. That's
Or
been
salt.
an argument for decades. Actually,
Argument for
centuries.
decades. But if you're one of those people who put sugar in your grits, you might want to cut that because
You're gonna die.
you're just eating cereal, fam. Like you might as well just pour yourself a bowl of Frosted Flakes at that fucking point.
That shit ain't grits no more. That shit is porridge.
Right. You just made yourself farina. Like
Farina.
what the fuck you doing? But
Oh,
grits
shit.
is great. Grits is a good carb. Grits is low in calories. You can mix it up with the seafood. You can put your shrimp on there. You can put your fish on there. If you start getting used to grits itself when you cut in, like I'll just eat the grits plain. I won't put no protein with it. I'll just have the bowl of grits. And it's filling. So it's definitely a must in the rotation because if you're cutting, you could mix it with any type of meat or your red meat. You can mix it with your steak and you'll feel full. The calories is probably under 200, I believe. And your body will feel like it actually had an actual meal versus being overstuffed with all the rice or potatoes you eating with the red meat. Grits is a great secret weapon.
Yo, how could it be fattening? It's just freaking grains. Just cooked.
What happened?
I said, grits. It's only fattening with the shit you add on to it because it's really only just grains.
Right, it's just grains. But if you add in like 2 tablespoons, we gotta add 2-3 tablespoons of butter. Then all the salt. Now it's not healthy no more. But if you just make the grits as instructed on the box, it's cool.
People are gonna add butter to it and then add a stick of butter on top of it once it's done and let it cook down. Like
Right. Like, please just get yourself used to the actual taste of food. That, and that's another thing. All these foods, of course, you could season them, but just get used to the actual flavor of the foods themselves. Don't tell me it tastes nasty the first time you do it. We're not 5 years old, people. You can get used to the taste of some of these things, and you'll actually start to like them if you keep having them.
I don't know about that. I had this one girl this one time, and she was like, "You're gonna get used to the smell," and I never got used to it, bro.
Neither did I. No,
No,
Yo,
that's not necessarily true, sir. But continue.
but we must try. We still tried. That's the moral of that story. You still try, man. You give it a couple of attempts. You know, you give them the benefit of the doubt. You got to give the attempts in. So we don't say, we're not 5 years old. We don't just say ill and keep it moving. You're a grown ass man. You go in there anyway and you try.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, buddy. I know there's one girl. Things appeared, and it tasted like a damn nickel, and I was not with it. But continue. Anyway, story for another time.
Anyways, talking about all that food, man, I'm ready for my trainer rants when you are, sir. I'm here today.
Shit, we lit. It's back.
I'm here today.
It's back, y'all. Hold on.
I said I would have one for y'all when I came back from vacation.
Oh, man.
And since I was on vacation, I was thinking about it for a while. I'm like, damn, I think, you know what? I think
what this means is that Doba saw some shit on vacation.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
What this means.
And then it reminded me about a few people, so you know, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Man. Trainer rants. This is episode 9.
I'm gonna give y'all a history of a word. And you know, in this generation they like to remix words a lot. It has a different meaning. Foodie. Do y'all all know what that means? Foodie. Back when we were coming up, foodie was just someone who liked to go eat into different places and different experiences. Do y'all know how y'all using it now? When y'all say foodie, y'all just like to eat like anything. Like if you go to McDonald's all the time, you're a fucking foodie. That's not what foodie means. Foodie doesn't mean you're a fat ass. Foodie is supposed to be something of experience. Something that you're enjoying a different type of culture, maybe going to a fine dining restaurant. That's what foodie means. Just because you like to eat all the fucking time doesn't mean you're a foodie. So when a personal trainer is telling you your diet, telling you what you have to eat, do not tell him, but it's so difficult, I'm a foodie. What the fuck? What the hell is that supposed to mean? You can't stop eating? Now foodie means you're obese all of a sudden? Please. Stop using the word foodie incorrectly. Foodie does not mean you just like to eat 24/7. Foodie is used for just specific occasions only. So if you're one of those people who just like to eat a lot, you're not a foodie. You just like to eat a lot. Trainers.
Oh my God.
Trainers. If you see, last episode, Gutter was talking about media training and stuff like that. I'm gonna be a little bit more professional. I have an outro now. You know, I felt guilty about that. Trainers, if you want something to talk about and you don't really know how to tell your clients and you don't know how to break it to them, just DM me. I will say it for you, and then you could at them when I post it. Just a little show them the video. I will say it for you. Anything. Don't worry about it. I'm not scared.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Trainer Rants episode.
I really hate,
9.
I'm telling you, I get that a lot, man. I'm a fucking foodie.
And here's another thing, right? If you go on vacation, right? I have 2 rules of when you go on vacation. Rule number 1 is no cheap hotel or Airbnb. If you can't afford something nice, just wait until you're able to save up to get something nice.
If you go on vacation and where you stay reminds you of home, you're not on vacation.
Right. Number 2, I'm not eating any food that I can eat back at home.
100%.
Which is a tribute to people being foodies, okay? Being a foodie, to Dova's point, is trying out different nationalities, going to different countries and trying out different foods. Every time you go to a new city, you try a new restaurant. If you go to Texas Roadhouse, everywhere you go and you're not a foodie. Like,
Yo,
you
you're
just,
not.
it tastes different in North Carolina. No, the fuck it doesn't. No, it
Oh
doesn't.
yeah.
If it's a
You
chain,
cooking
it tastes the
mad
same.
dishes, cooking mad different food in your house, and just eating all in the same day. You're not a foodie. You just cooking too fucking much. Yo, it's a real problem. This is a problem in this country right now. I don't know if y'all know. I know trainers know. I know you've heard it before, but just tell them, because I tell my clients, yo, you're not a foodie. You just need to chill. You just need to chill. Please, people. Foodie has substituted the word of obese. All right, now that's what they call obese people, foodies. No, foodies are for special occasions. So if that's you, if you don't have a special occasion and you call yourself your foodie, this is for you. The
So
list that we said.
if they go to McDonald's, right, and they get a number 1, a 5, and a 9, and they like mix match things, and they put like chicken nuggets on their Big Macs, they're not foodies.
Not foodies. If you know that you could put the Big Mac sauce on all the other sandwiches upon request, and then you hit your person next to you and be like, yo, you know you could do that, right? You're not a foodie.
Yo, you wanna know what's crazy about that? When I was like 8, 9 years old or some shit, my mom's took me to McDonald's, right? And she was like, let me get a fish fillet with the Big Mac sauce. And the way she said it sounded so fancy. And I'm standing there next to her talking about, ooh, you could do that.
We've all been there. You know?
Yeah. Oh my God. I actually put that shit up to her a couple of days ago too. I'm like, yo, oh my God, the ignorance.
You know, fellas, you take Shorty to the little broke people day, you take it to McDonald's and you just be like, yo, did you know you could put the Big Mac sauce on your cheeseburger? Go ahead, try it.
God. Go ahead, try it.
Because, you know, she'll gonna hit you with something like, nah, you can't do that. What you talking about? Like, nah, go ahead, man. It's on the house. Go ahead.
Look, I could have it my way, you heard? What you talking about?
Yo, dudes will try to finesse. We will try to make any broke shit look cool, man. We need to step our game up, man. We need to do better.
First of all, it depends on the caliber of women you're going after. Some women you really don't need to step nothing up. You actually need to step down.
Yeah, but the fact that we still trying to make it cool anyway, yo, first of all, if she's not that caliber, what you making it cool for, man? Tell her to get where she want to keep her moving, man. You giving her too much already.
First of all, I'm mad that you took her to Mickey D's, period.
Yeah, you should have grubbed
like,
her
damn. Like you really took her to Mickey D's.
Too much toxicity already. I think the foodie was enough. So yeah, foodie equals obese. All right, if that's you, chill.
If that's you, chill. Listen, man, this is another great episode. I want to thank y'all so much for definitely for tuning in. We will be back. This episode actually gonna be out same day.
Yes.
Yo, Dover, appreciate you, brother. And make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all share it. Want to give a major shout out to Gold's Gym. They got a lot of big things coming. They're already the best gym out, but they just keep adding. They just keep adding to it and keep elevating. And what I do appreciate is that even though they know they're already ahead of the game, they don't stay stagnant. They continue to grow.
Yeah.
The same way Dover continues to grow as a physical trainer. So definitely check them out. If you're in Middletown, New York, definitely pass by Gold's Gym. The head trainer will be Dover. And yo, tap in, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
It goes.
Listen.
Peace.
Peace.